As the Anivia is on there, waiting for one last guy to pick and lock in his champion. We're going to see the lineups here. It's going to be actually Heimerdinger, Twisted Fate, Rammus, Pantheon, and Brand. So you got your Rammus in there. And we're going to see, so both teams have mages, both teams have some kind of tanky guys. Both teams a little bit of DPS. So we're going to see, pretty decent mix overall of champions. We're going to see how this plays out.
So let's mix it up a little this time. I'm going to cheer for a team, and you can cheer for a team.
All right.
I'm going to go for blue.
You would.
Obviously. Whoa, come on. I mean, they're...
Got your Rammus. All right, purple team's got this. So purple team once more running Vladimir, Ashe, Garen, Anivia, and Leona.
All right, everyone, let's get a round of applause going for the second round of games.
All right, we can see at the very start of the game, we're watching Anivia's screen right now, 1375 gold, level 3 right off the bat. Gonna be able to pick up quite a few items right here. We're gonna see what he's gonna take off. Magic, ability power, and yep, scrolling through some of the new items. You can see there's a few new items on the map, but I'm gonna grab a fast catalyst using that for some regeneration, all that kind of fun stuff. Should work pretty well. Make sure you check your key bindings, and Anivia gonna be ready to go towards the bottom of the map. So you can see the new map, the new summoning platform. You can see that there are little platforms that are gonna roll into place over time. Let's see what these guys can do. You see on the right-hand side, tips on how to capture a point. Click on a tower to begin capturing it. Champion damage will halt captures, control more points than the enemy to damage the enemy nexus. Those tips will show up for you to make sure you know what's going on in the game. Of course, they do automatically go away at the end. We're going to push on through Anivia. She's deciding whether she wants to go towards the top or bottom of this game. We're going to see what they end up doing with this. We are watching from purple team. And green is always friendly, red is always enemy, but they are the purple team, and they're going to be moving across the map. Calling out their strategies and tactics.
And here they go. Game is underway, going to their first capture points.
Yep. Going to move on around Garen and Anivia heading towards the top of the map. Vladimir still in the summoning platform. Garen's going to start capturing onto the drill right now. Going to take that for his team. Going to be pretty useful to grab. Leona going to capture in the bottom right and take over the boneyard for her team. Vladimir coming in to join them with the team now. And it's going to be 2-2 on the captures right now. 495 versus 495. Both teams have 2 control points. And now the windmill is the really important place to go. We're going to see how they do with that. You can see Garen going to make his way up there. Anivia, there we go. We're going to watch about Twisted Fate at the bottom of the map. The windmill actually been captured by the blue team. Good job by them. They've actually taken that one over. So blue team up in the advantage right now. Twisted Fate pushing in, doing a lot of damage to Leona. Leona actually quite low, getting hit by the capture point and Twisted Fate. There's Vladimir ninja capping on the left-hand side, going for the refinery. We have Brand trying to head on over. He does not have boots of speed, though. He'll make it very, very slowly. He's trying to make his way on over, going to try to land some spells, and there is Rammus. Rammus will show up, and it's going to be a lot of damage. This poor guy going to take, oh, Troll Pool. Troll Pool is used, and he's trying to stay alive. He's getting a little bit low. Trying to run away. Brand leading him quite successfully. Rammus picks up that kill. Nice job by him. We're going to mill him out. We see that the blue team, actually it's 2-2 right now. Blue team needs to regain that refinery point. Brand is actually walking by it, not capturing it, but does need to bring that back for his team. See Garen going to take down one kill right there. Rammus nearby. Going to taunt onto Garen. Garen not going to be in great shape. Going to be taken down by one more attack. Will fall down. Blue team picking up a couple kills there. Ashe getting away with Flash. Has killed Pantheon. Still running away, but this Rammus has Powerball. It's going to be very, very scary and very dangerous for Ashe.
Be close.
She will get picked up.
Clutch ultimate.
Yeah, arrow to the face is going to be really, really useful there. Rammus picks up a health relic. Those are new little buffs on the map, health relics. Basically, you just regrow some of your health whenever you hit one. They respawn every few seconds, and they're really good for staying in the battle, just standing yourself, staying on the map, and doing cool things like that.
How worth it would you say it is to go for the seal and get that buff early on? Is it worth doing, or do you want to wait until you have some advantage?
You kind of want to grab it any time. Like, it respawns after you grab it, so you're not really like saving it for anything. It just makes your single champion really, really good in combat, and so you kind of just want to jump in there and do really cool things and win a fight that way. So it's generally speaking really, really smart to do so. You see Leona coming in there trying to fight against the Pantheon. The middle point has been neutralized, so it's not really going to fight anyone right now. It's 2 versus 2. Whoever actually captures this point is going to be in a really big advantage right now. Blue team actually losing a couple of champions right there. Heimerdinger are going to stop, though, and cast out those rockets. But Anivia is still channeling right now and taking that control point over. 475 is 470, and purple team is going to be in the advantage now. They've captured that one over. They're going to tick down on the blue nexus, and now the game is tied, 470 apiece. And purple team in the control point advantage.
This is an interesting passive game so far.
Yeah, there's been actually a little bit less fights than normal. 4 minutes in, and there's only so much Nexus damage being dealt. Garen's heading over to the left-hand side, going for a capture right here. You see Pantheon waiting nearby as well. And it's going to be time for, this could be actually pretty dangerous. Gonna see what they can do. Ooh, okay. Gonna back out for now. Garen gonna come up, back up with Anivia. And they're still up 3-2, so they could just play the defense game and do really well that way. But there we go, Pantheon coming in from the side, do a lot of damage to Leona. Now Brand doing a lot of damage as well, but Garen will pick up that first kill. Nice job by him, gonna move back up towards the top. Looks like Heimerdinger very nearby as well. Anivia's gonna try to stop him as she can. A lot of pain going off on both sides. Looks like a lot of damage coming out now from the hands of Garen, who's now been blinded. Leona dropping down to Pantheon, but Pantheon won't quite get the kill. Still does not pick that one up. Ash landing an arrow. There we go, Leona does go down to Pantheon. And more damage coming off onto Garen. Garen will fall. Pantheon drops down as well. Nivi picking up that kill. And now Rammus going to try to go for this one. And you can see these gold rings in the capture point mean it's a quest objective. Your team will get quests over time, and you really want to take those ones over. And doing that will give you a lot of power and will help you out winning your game quite a lot. You can see Ash now taking a bit of damage. You see that Twisted Fate kind of roaming around, trying to stop that. But Anivia is still trying to defend on the other side of the map. We're going to see that's going to be available or not. You can see Ash rooming around a little bit.
Heimerdinger finally getting Anivia down before having her respawn.
Oh, Anivia drops down to Brand. Nice job there, melted. And now the blue team will take over that quest objective, but Garen actually coming by. Going to try to pick up one of those kills. Heimer will go down, and now he's going to go for the spin. Doing a lot of damage to this Brand. A good stun out from Leona. That will be a kill picked up, and now actually, I take that back. They're actually going to be okay in the blue team, so the purple team will sort of regain this.
Now, with this being a quest initiative, like, what are they going to get for this?
So this is defending it, so it won't get them a quest. But if you were to gain the quest, you would deal 20 bonus damage to the enemy Nexus on top of your other rewards, and your entire team would get a buff called Mark of the Conqueror, which makes everyone on your team deal 10% more damage. So you take that quest, you get an immediate impact, and then for the next few minutes you get to fight better, and you get to have that run across the map and do some good things for you. See Heimerdinger roaming around, gonna start defending that point. They really do need to capture that one. They defended that so far. Purple team, though, not really excited to have to get pushed away. They do want to capture that if they can. You can see a nice amount of damage from Brand. Going to jump on there. Looks like Leona will fall down. Garen drops as well. Nice job here by the blue team. Going to keep moving on towards the top. And this is, again, the quest objective. They have a lot of champions here. That's going to be extremely important. You can see how fast this is dropping right now. 4 champions channeling onto that. Going to take that over for their team. And, yes, that's going to the quest completion. There we go. They're going to get a nice 20 free damage to the Nexus. And they've all got that red buff you can see on them. Going to give them bonus damage in the fights.
Not looking good for this Ash.
It's looking a little bit scary for these guys. They're going to try to push on through if they can. You can see Ash taking a fair amount of pain right now. Pantheon pushing through onto her. And yeah, Vladimir not in the best of shape. Has in fact fallen down. This is going to push down and do a ton more damage. Looks like it's going to be Garen who falls. With the fake getting the credit on that one. Still more damage coming through. Brand spamming out a lot of pain. And they're going to tick down on Leona if they can. And they're going to try to pick that one up. They will do so. Now they're going to go ahead and push back into this Nexus turret. Or sorry, this capture point. And blue team going to bring themselves a 3-2 lead right now. Twisted Fate wants to recall back and pick up a Sanguine Blade maybe. But Rammus milling across the map will pick up a health relic, regain some health right there. He's going to move on by and see what else he can grab for his team. 3-2 so far, going to flank around, pick up another health relic, another 171 health picked up. Going to move down and go for the quarry this time and take another capture point. Twisted Fate now looks like there's been a giant stun right there. They're going to try to go for the more captures. They need a little bit more, but they look like they're going to get pushed away by the enemy champions. But either way, it is still 3-1 right now in captures, or as soon as that point is taken, it will be. So it's a good advantage. Yeah, blue team up 3-1 right now, ticking down to that purple team Nexus. You see 388 versus 344. Pretty good advantage for these guys right now. They're going to push on through. Looks like Vladimir going to keep pushing in, and Brand really wants to stop him. He's going to try to get in range. Vlad's still going to do a lot of damage here, doing a lot to this Nexus. Brand's going to go for the stun, will not hit it, but will keep doing some damage with his abilities. And he can do a little bit more damage here. It's pretty low right now. Both players really